We're going to do a probability problem that you see in geometry, algebra 2, 7th grade, just in quite a few places. And here we have a chart where we're talking about a doctor's office that has nurses and physicians, and there's a total of 13 staff members that work there. And it's broken down into females and males. And the question that they're going to be asking us is, what's the probability that you go in and you either get a nurse or a male, First thing you want to do is decide if the things are mutually exclusive or non-mutually exclusive. Now, if it's mutually exclusive, they cannot happen at the same time. And if we look right here, I have one male that is a nurse. So if I'm talking about a nurse that is a male, that can happen. So if it can happen, that's going to be non-mutually exclusive. It is possible for a person to be both a nurse and a male simultaneously. So there is an overlap between those two groups. Keep in mind, mutually exclusives cannot occur at the same time. So then when I ask you, what is the probability that the subject is a nurse or a male? The or is important, especially when we know that it's non-mutually exclusive. We have this formula here. A probability of nurse or male will equal the probability of a nurse, getting that one, adding the probability of getting a male, and then subtracting off the probability of getting a nurse and a male. Here's a Venn diagram to kind of look at that. If I've got 7 female nurses, 1 male nurse, and then I have 2 males, because there are 3 males in all, that would be physicians, okay? And then you have 3 right here that would be physicians, because there are a total of 5 physicians there. So the probability of getting a nurse, we'll look up here, nurses, there are 8 nurses. Out of how many staff members there are in all? 13. Probability of getting a male, well, we look down here, there are 3 males in this office out of the 13. And then the probability of getting a nurse or a male, that's this one right here in the Venn diagram. There is 1 that is a nurse and a male. That's 1 out of 13. Okay, so let's take, since we have a common denominator here, let's take 8 plus 3, which is 11, subtract 1 off, and we are left with 10 out of 13. The probability of getting a nurse or a male will be 10 out of 13.